got pressures cause they all flawless. I ain't got nothing left, oh nothing left. I might just need your help, might need your help, yeah.
As you can tell by the title and whatever I made the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about the worst units in the game. And not the worst units, but just who really needs a buff. Because some of these guys aren't the worst, but they aren't the best, right? So some of them are just like main characters that really need a buff. First guy we're going to say is Rengoku off rip, Flame Hashira. I'll go ahead and give you my reason why. He just has a bad SPA. His range isn't good. It's not bad, but it's not good. I think it's like a 28. So that's pretty solid, but he's a single target, which is really bad. Well, if he had a lower SPA, it wouldn't be as bad, but because his SPA is so high, it's really bad. He's not good at starting. He couldn't. Okay, so I tested it myself. We tried to solo Alabasta by just placing Rengokus and didn't work. Every other unit added in this update could solo Alabasta with literally just two of them. But with Rengoku, I had to place other units, and even then, like I had to place King. I placed one King because two Rengoku should be able to solo. Two 5 stars of any good 5 star should be able to solo Alabasta. But Rengoku, and you can go watch my last video if you want to see, he just couldn't do it. Next guy is also from Demon Slayer. We got Tanjiro. This guy, he's not the worst. He's AoE. He has a couple good things about him. His damage, especially with this new update, it leaves a lot to be desired. But my problem with him is one, he's a main character, so he should be pretty strong, and two, his SPA. Now with Nezuko, he's pretty solid, especially with the whole bleeding damage thing. In story mode, he's kind of expensive to just use, but if you have Boma, you can make it work. So I don't know. I say he needs to get buffed. I don't think he's bad, but I don't think anyone's gonna run him. Kirito. Kirito is just like kind of bad. I mean, a 5.5 SPA. He's AoE, but he has no status effect, and his AoE isn't that wide. He's kind of like a very, very, very poor man's Stark in a way. He's just not that good. I think I'd put a unit like Zenitsu over him. Not Killua though. I don't think. I don't think Killua is better than him. Maybe. Well, I'd have to see. Killua is probably better, but Killua got pushed out of the meta a long time ago. Who's next? Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So this guy, he he was good before these last two updates, but ever since these last two updates, and sorry if y'all just heard that, but he's just kind of, I don't know, he's kind of fizzled out. His range is fine, but it's not anything that puts him over the rest, kind of like with Broly. And his damage is like, it's high, but it's not as high as some of the newer units. So with that's an issue. I just feel like a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who in universe is the strongest character in this game, without question, especially if we're talking about Dragon Ball Super. Now you can make a argument with the Bleach characters if you're talking about DBZ Goku, and that's a hard low ball for Goku, but even then, I'm pretty sure Super Saiyan 3 Goku slaps. He probably solos the entirety of this game, but that's beside the point. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he needs a buff. Broly is he was good, but now I just don't really see the point of run. I mean, he's still okay, but his damage just isn't good enough for that long SPA. I've always felt like he was overrated, but his damage is just kind of meh. It leaves me wanting more, because when you have units like Fujitora, Stark, all these units running around who do so much damage with not only a smaller SPA but a similar range almost. I mean, think about it. Fujitora has like what, a 40 range? He has like a 40 range, and then he does more damage, and he has, I want to say, 11 seconds less, something like that, 10 seconds less SPA. So all in all, I just think Broly's a little overrated, and I don't really see the point of running him. Not anymore, at least. In the past, yes, but now, I think he's out of the meta. Jinbei, this guy just needs to do more damage. I don't feel like he's horrible. He has a 4.5 second SPA. He does wide AoE. He just doesn't have a lot of range, and of course his damage is a little bad. So he's kind of become a meme in the community because he comes in the shop a lot and he's like just not that good. So if you see this guy in the shop, do not spend unless you think they're actually gonna watch this video and buff him. KCM Naruto is the next guy. He's on the thumbnail just like Jinbei. He really needs a buff. He's another main character that's just not good. And I also feel like it's disrespectful to have Sasuke be like the second best, maybe best unit in the game right now, besides like Mihawk and other units like that. But Naruto doesn't get a buff. Like, it's just kind of crazy to me because right now Naruto, he's nowhere near the meta and probably never will be. So, I mean, it is what it is. And Pain, the last guy, biggest thing on the thumbnail. Man, this guy sucks. I mean, he has a really wide range, like wider than Fujitora. But not only does he have a 9-second SPA, but his damage is just so low. Like, if they just did a damage buff to a lot of these units, they'd be pretty solid. A damage buff and, of course, the SPA lower. But they want to change the meta every update so they can keep getting players to play. That's why you won't see a lot of units getting buffed or nerfed, because it's just a money-making strategy. They want you to buy more gems, or they want you to put more time into the game so that they can get more Robux. That's just what it is. But that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe. Join our Discord. We do giveaways, game nights, all types of fun stuff over there. And that being said, I'm out.